Most people train speed and power and forget the invisible skill that makes both useful: timing. Timing is the rhythm that places a punch where a bigger, stronger, or faster opponent can't stop it. Bruce Lee didn't just hit hard, he hit at the psychological and mechanical moment that made hitting inevitable. In Jeet Kune Do he emphasized economy, interception, and seizing initiative. This isn't fancy theory, it's practical timing you can develop in drills, shadowboxing, partner work, and live sparring. Today we break down the principles, show you how to feel the rhythm of a fight, and give you progressive drills that take you from lab-like practice to real fight timing. What Bruce Lee meant by timing: 1:30 to 3:30. Timing in JKD is not merely hitting when someone moves. It is anticipating, disrupting, and exploiting opponents' movement cycles, their breath, weight shifts, and decision-making rhythm. Bruce taught interception, striking just as the opponent commits to an action, when their balance or defense is compromised. He also emphasized the economy of motion, minimal movement time for maximum effect. Timing also includes cadence management, changing your own rhythm to create opportunities and readjusting faster than your opponent can. When you train timing, you train sensitivity to small cues that appear before big actions: shoulder twitch, hip rotation, a long breath, and you learn to act in that tiny window where a punch is most effective. The 3 pillars of JKD punch timing: 3:30 to 6 o'clock. Anticipation, reading cues before the strike, eyes, breath, shift in weight. Anticipation gives you the split-second advantage to be in position when the target opens. Interception, throwing when the opponent initiates, the classic stop the punch as it begins approach. Interception is not guesswork, it's timing based on patterns and cues. Rhythm manipulation, changing tempo and using feints to trick the opponent into predictable reactions, then exploiting them. When you combine these 3, punches don't just land because you're faster, they land because you were present in the tiny window that made the punch unstoppable. Reading the microsignals, what to watch for: 6 to 9 o'clock. Timing starts with observation. Here are the microsignals Bruce Lee's training would have focused on. Weight distribution, a slight forward lean or a rooted rear foot signals a committed push or step. Breathing pattern, a long inhale or exhale often precedes an explosive action. Catch it, and you can time your strike during the exhale or before the inhale completes. Eye and head movement, a glance down, a dropped chin, or a sudden focus reveals intent. Hand preparation, if a hand retracts to the chest or rotates outward, a strike is being prepared. Hip rotation and shoulder winding, the engine of power, and the clearest physical cue that a punch or kick is about to follow. Train yourself to see these small mechanical shifts. At first your brain will